Hello, everyone. Today I have three recent science headlines for you to take a look at. Two are true and one is a lie. Let's see if you guys can guess which one is false. All right, everybody, go ahead and take a second to look over and read these three different headlines. Um, Once you guys take a look at them, we will go ahead and move to the next slide and start breaking them down. Which one do you guys think is going to be the lie? All right, first we have headline A. The claim is NASA discovered a potentially habitable exoplanet 40 light years away. So this one is true. NASA has discovered several potential habitable exoplanets within about 40 to 50 light years away from Earth. Some examples include Kepler 442b. It's an Earth-sized planet in the habitable zone of its star. Another example is Kepler 22b. It's one of the first confirmed planets in a star's habitable zone. And the last one is TOI 700d, and it's been discovered by NASA's TESS mission. So these three planets are considered potentially habitable because they orbit at a distance where liquid water could exist on the surface, which obviously we know that water is a key ingredient for life as we know it. So NASA has released this information in press releases and peer-reviewed journals, which have been credited as accurate. So headline A of NASA discovering potentially habitable exoplanets 40 light years away is true. All right, next we have headline B, which the claim is drinking alkaline water cures cancer. This is an example of a classic health miracle misinformation, or pseudoscience, if you will. It sounds scientific, but there's no real evidence behind it. So this headline is the lie. It is completely false. There's no peer-reviewed scientific evidence to support this. Uh, Various major cancer organizations, like the American Cancer Society, warn against relying on these miracle treatments. The human body regulates pH levels automatically, so drinking alkaline water does not alter your blood chemistry significantly, nor can it cure cancer. Once again, this is a classic example of pseudoscience. Uh, it sounds very scientific, but unfortunately, there's just no evidence to hold it up and support it. All right, the last headline we have here, the claim is global temperature records were broken again in 2024. This headline is true. According to organizations like the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, along with NASA, in 2024, several global temperature records were broke. This continues to support the long-term global warming trend linked to human activity. Average global temperatures are now higher than any point in the past century. Um, Obviously, they're getting this data from those organizations, like I said, but also from peer-reviewed research that is publicly available. So this headline is fully backed by science. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. Remember, if something sounds too good to be true, a quick fact check can save you from falling for that misinformation. Thanks again.